here's Bristol. Not in labor. She sure does look close though. Look at Bree. And she's not quite 4 months along yet. There's Bliss. She's a first freshener. She just has a few weeks left. Hi, Bristol. We are waiting. So if I count back to the day that I actually felt Bristol's kids, if I go back 3 months from that, then her due date is literally today. Today would be 145 days. So Bristol is due any second. I can tell you her udder is changing every day a lot. Even her teats are longer and fuller today. She has ligaments. They're very soft. She lays around a lot. Poor little thing. She's so miserable and huge. But, so we're just waiting. We're just waiting on you, Mama. We're just waiting on you. Okay? Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a good mama, too. So I will obviously get the video when she goes into labor and the birth. And I'm excited to see what her kids look like, how many she has, all the traditional exciting things, and how sweet her loved bugs are. Oh dear, those two. As you can see, let me show you. Farmer Bob put water spouts on the pools to make it easier for me to be able to change the water without breaking my back. That one leaks a little bit. I'm going to have to put silicone on it. But geese are out having a bath and getting some exercise. They're leaving Burley alone, so I'm out here with them too, so I can make sure they don't bother him. But there's Burley. He has no fat left on him. Burley's officially 10 years old this year. So he just finished his second round of antibiotics. He looks like he's shivering again. And he's still nasally. He's still got congestion in his nose. But when there's something really delicious that he wants to eat, he can still run to go get it. So, he's not as specifically interested in hay and stuff, but if I get him pine branches or some clippings from one of his favorite bushes, that he's you can see he's chewing his cud. He's had a nice snack of red tips and pine branch and dandelions, and he's pretty happy right now. I rake up the loose hay that they waste and pile it up for him to lay on because it holds heat, and it's not that warm. It's a little chilly, especially with our breeze we have. So he's hanging in there. I don't know yet if he's going to have another round of antibiotics or not, because I don't know that the bacterial. I don't think his illness is bacterial, because or the antibiotics that I used for him would have kicked the butt of whatever he's got. You can hear him. I don't know if you got to hear his wheezing sound. It doesn't seem like it's around in his chest. It seems like it was. It seems like maybe it is. Maybe it is. So I had, my first thought was that he might have heart failure because of how fluidy he is and how old he is and how bad he looks. And 2 rounds of antibiotics haven't taken care of the problem. So I hate to think it, but the truth is I think we're on borrowed time with Burley. So I spend as much time out here. Not only am I waiting for goats to kid, mamas to kid, but I just want to be with Burley. My goats, these 3 right here, that's Betty, BJ, and Burley. They are all 3 getting to older age now, and Burley isn't doing that well, and I'm not looking forward to that farewell. So I spend time with them. So I tried to calculate due dates. Hi, baby. I tried to calculate due dates based on the time I felt babies move. So Bliss is due February 7th or sooner, because that would be 150 days for her, February 7th. So she's due the end of January, basically, very first part of February. And where's Bree? My Bree is due February 17th. So a few weeks after Bliss. And as usual, she looks like she's going to have at least 3. That's typical for her. So the time's coming, and then I'm so excited because there's going to be all these babies running around here together and playing and hippity hopping. And Bree has 3 at a time usually, so I'm used to seeing that many going together, but it's going to be so fun watching all the doe's babies play. It'll be so fun. Excuse me, that is my chair. Hello. She goes, but you love me, Mom, so I get to sit here. And they're full and happy and just laying in the sun now. And we are waiting for you. We are waiting. My Bristol. She's so fine. Hello, precious. Are those babies moving and driving you nuts? She's been kind of doing that because I think they're, kicking and carrying on, and they are annoying. If you've ever had a baby, it gets really difficult to even breathe the last few days you're pregnant.